Hey everybody, my name is Kristana and I am the owner and creator of Bella Renovare by Kristana, and welcome to Hometalk. Today I'm going to show you a super fun technique. It is called a faux carnival glass technique. Carnival glass is something that has been around for years and years and years, and it almost has an iridescent look. There's tons of different colors of carnival glass. So today we are going to work on one that is more of a blue turquoise color. So stay tuned because we are going to get started. Okay everybody, so this is the piece that we're going to be transforming. It is, I'm not quite sure, maybe a jewelry chest, maybe something for cutlery, a humidor, I'm not really sure. I got it from Luxembourg and I asked people what it was and they are not sure. So there are drawers, and what there was is on these drawers there was hardware. So I pulled the hardware off. I'm going to clean this piece really well with Dixie Belle's White Lightning, and so I'm just using clean water, a bucket, a rag. You want to use gloves. I'm going to clean this really well and we will move on to our painting. Now, when you're using Dixie Belle's White Lightning, you want to go over your piece with your White Lightning and water mixture. Once you're done cleaning, you need to go over that piece again with just clean water to get any residual soap residue off, because it will cause adhesion issues if you have any residual cleaner left on your piece. And that goes with any kind of cleaner that you use. You want to make sure you get it all off. So this is why it is so important to clean your pieces. I don't know if you guys can see how gross that water is, but this piece is not that big and I've only went over it once. So if your water is this dirty, you can also clean your water. You can get rid of this water and then you can refill it with new water that's got soap in it and clean it until it doesn't look like this. The first step in this carnival glass look is to put a base coat of Dixie Belle's Peacock on the entire piece. So now that this is clean and dried, I'm going to paint a base coat of Dixie Belle's Peacock, and I'm going to use my Dixie Belle mini brush. Once your base coat is dry, your next step is to apply your Moonshine Metallics. So as you can see right here, I have applied the Moonshine Metallics down on this part as well. And so I'm going to just use a mini angled synthetic brush by Dixie Belle. We have our Moonshine Metallics. You want to make sure you stir it and shake it really well. And also I do have a mister bottle. I'm not going to use a lot of this. I'm just going to mist the surface, and that way the paint actually glides a little bit better. So as you can see, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to spritz the surface. I'm not drenching it, just a tiny bit of moisture. I'm going to dip my brush in, and I don't want a lot of paint. Thin coats are key with metallic paints, and I'm just going to lightly go over it. Okay? Go over here. And I'm just going to lightly go over this area. This is an ornate piece, so you're going to have to probably get into those cracks and crevices. Because of the finish that we're doing the carnival glass with the waxes. A lot of those waxes will get deep down into those crevices for us. So again, just lightly. You don't want to overwork this paint. You're going to allow that to dry, and we're going to put this on the entire piece and then assess if we need a second coat. Okay, so now that we have this coat on here, we are going to add the wax. So if you can see right here, it looks like carnival glass, okay? It's like an iridescent. You can see different colors on it. If you look right here, this side has the wax on it to make it look like carnival glass, and this side doesn't. So now I'm going to show you how we are going to get this look over here. The first wax that we are going to use is the electric violet, and I've got my cheap chip brush. As you see, I use it over on this side, and I'm just gonna dab it on here, and you're just gonna randomly place it. I'm gonna butt it up against here because I've already finished it over here, so we wanna make sure that it's seamless. And you just kind of pick where you want it to go. Go down here. What we're doing at this point is we're going to be layering. So here's purple. Now that we've done purple, the next color that we're going to do is Lucky Emerald. So do the same thing that we did with the purple, but find a different place to put it. You can put them in the same if you want to make a pattern. So as you see, I put some here, here, and here. You could do that if you want. You don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and place them on the flatter areas. You can put it over top of the purple if you like. Put it in the corners, kind of go this way. Go down. You don't want to miss any areas, so go over that little flower. Now that we've done the green, we're going to move to the denim. So we're going to go ahead and put the denim in areas. And this is going to, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to almost do a dry brush motion and kind of put it over the entire thing. This is going to kind of help mesh that purple and that green together. You can go in circles if you want. You can go horizontal. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is gold. So I'm going to focus for the gold in the more ornate, in the cracks. So I'm going to take my gold and I'm just going to kind of dab it in the ornate areas. Go up here, kind of get down into there, maybe in the corners. I'm going to put a little bit up here. Kind of dry brush it right there on those areas. Get it into that. The goal for the gold is to have it be recessed. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to put it all over that little flower. Okay, now we are going to take our peacock, and with our peacock, we are actually going to do one final kind of smooth over and blending, and we're going to lighten some of those gold areas up. And because peacock is super close to the Caribbean, you may not be able to see the peacock, but it's going to help smooth everything out. So I'm going to just kind of go over everything. If you want to erase more of that gold, you can kind of go like this. If you want to leave some of it, you can. So take that peacock and kind of go. It's going to help mesh all of that together. All of those raised areas. Okay, now the very last part of this to get a really nice iridescent look is to do your opal magic. This is the Royal Rovés. I'm taking that nice wax brush that we talked about earlier, and I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to smooth it over this entire piece. And what this is going to do is it's really going to mesh it together, and it's going to give it that really nice iridescent look that Carnival glass has. And because this is like a purple pink, it really just pulls everything together. And as you can see, we have Carnival glass. So you're going to continue that process on the entire piece, and you will have Carnival glass. So whatever you choose, whether you've got an ornate piece, a more flat piece, it's going to look really great, and it's going to emulate Carnival glass. It's a super classic, nice, beautiful look. So that's what you have to do. Okay, everybody, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and this is the final product. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, this is Kristana from Bella Renovare, and until next time, thanks for watching Home Talk, and I'll see you later.